It's not easy to please you and your ego. You let yourself down again. What comes easy as greed, not a good feature. Just focus on what you attain. You're stepping around in your own mess. You're hesitant about why you won't win, but people like you only spread your dirt. No, you can use it on me, all your negative energy. I won't back down. No, you can use it on me, all your negative energy. I won't back down. Legacy, I won't carry your legacy. Legacy, legacy, I won't carry your legacy. What's pathetic is your
Hello, everybody, and welcome to DCW Legacy. It's Wednesday. It's time for another big show tonight. It's going to be a crazy one. Lots of crazy matches upcoming, including a Rage in the Cage match, a First Blood match, and a Iron Woman street fight. But first up, we have Astonis versus Ross for the Triple Crown Championship. Welcome, Sabrina. You will be in a match tonight as well, facing Zoe for the Internet Championship that you lost to her at the last pay-per-view / big event. Hey, Kurt. Iron Maiden Match. Yeah, kind of, yeah. All right, here we go.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Triple Crown Championship.
And out first, it's Astonis. Dressed up, ready to go, ready for action, ready to show that he is worthy of this shot at Ross's title. Ross won this championship at Canadian Stampede. And Kurt, and Astonis won this opportunity also there. Oh no, Kurt. Take a Benadryl, then you'll be asleep. Or Claritin, maybe not so asleep. He's allergic to DCW? No. All right, so here we go. Big opportunity for Astonis. This is his first shot at an individual title in DCW. The Unprofessionals, of course, had a very good Canadian Stampede, winning every single match they were in and winning 2 titles. Or at least holding 3 titles in the end, winning 1, of course. All right, sounds like a good plan. Kurt said he's going to battle through it. All right, next out it's Ross, wearing his lovely Triple Crown title. Ross has been on the road to Legacy and has been able to compete and hold on to this title. We'll have to see if the Unprofessionals have equally as good of a night tonight, as all of their title holders are in action this evening. Probably the ones with the most challenge, I would argue, would probably be the ladies, as the tag champions are taking on the Hollywood Blondes and the Agents of Chaos in a 3-way TLC match later this evening. Certainly will be a interesting battle between those 3 teams. All right, Ross in the ring. Crown is going down to the Warlock. He kicks his arms. Yep. Could be. We'll have to see. Ross hasn't held a lot of championships yet, so this is his first one. Of course, Astonis has won 0 championships in any side of the division, so yeah. This is the 3rd time, I believe, that the Triple Crown Championship has been held by a member of the Unprofessionals. Although I believe the other time was Rob as well, as he won 2 championships.
Introducing the challenger from another time, weighing in at 246 pounds, Magical One.
Just seen a sign that says, "Oh hell yeah, front row," and they're
Introducing
not in
the
front row.
champion from New Hampshire, weighing in at 240 pounds, he is the Triple Crown Champion, Ross Malcolm Boyd.
Always find it funny when they do the individual championship introductions. They never have a problem, but when they do especially the women's championship introduction, it's always a mess. And quite often when they do the introductions with tag teams, they end up screwing it up where it introduces them twice, or in some cases with the challenger 3 times. I find it very odd, not gonna lie. Like I said before, if anybody hears an echo, let me know. I'm doing this a little different from my normal way, which I kind of prefer because there'll be less visions of my desktop breaking into the scenes. All right, here we go. Locking up, and Ross pushing Astonis into the corner. Referee looking like he's going to have to break it up. He can't convince them to let go. He does get between them. I will say this game continues to do certain things consistently, but I will say it has added some new moves recently. So you do see a few changes in some of what the characters do, but yeah, some of them are just the same old, same old. Big arm drag, hip toss. And Astonis tripping up Ross, then a knee to the back. Stomp to the mid back as well, and another one, kick just under the shoulder blades there. Wrenching on the arm. Astonis, as I said, has been on a bit of a tear as late as a singles competitor. He's been doing very well. Money and Paper have lots to look forward to with these two individuals, both him and Tripp, but at the moment, Astonis looks to be on the way up. Big jawbreaker. Takedown there. Hit. Connects. And then another big connection. And now Ross is down. Astonis looking to make headway. Picking him up. Throwing him over into the ropes. Ross trying to get to his feet. Astonis trying to put a stop to it. Yanks him to his feet and then gives him a quick uppercut. Caught in the ropes. He goes down quite easily. Pinning combination here now. One. Or I should say pinning attempt, not really a combination. Astonis picks up Ross. Throws him into the ropes and over onto the apron, but Ross does connect with a toe and squeaks back in, but immediately a leaping jump stomp catches Ross, sending him to the mat. Astonis waiting for Ross to get towards his feet, but then closes in, gets an elbow for the pleasure of that. And then Ross takes him out off of the apron onto the floor. Now he's up on the top rope, waiting for Anthony to get to his feet. I apologize for the flooring issues. You'll get that for a couple of matches, but it'll go away after this. There was a little more than I thought it would be as far as the feedback issues. So if you're wondering why the floor looks a little wonky, that's why. I really did a few matches from now and made it work better. It's a little more evident in this one because they end up outside. Astonis picking up Ross here. Drops him on the top rope. Big guillotine. Oh, and then a big slam right back. Tries to take him down, but instead gets a punch to the midsection. Now a big overhand strike. The other kick missed, though. And then Astonis turns him over with Trouble in Paradise. Dragging him towards the center of the ring. Turns him over. Goes for the pin. Referee a little out of position. 1, 2. couldn't see the shoulders there. Presti saw that movement from the position the referee was in. It was definitely difficult. And Astonis finds himself with a jawbreaker as Ross gets him. And then holds his head over and flips him on his back. Ross now waiting. Getting himself geared up. Trying to rally the crowd around him. Astonis with a big elbow and then a big stomp again. Those miracle stomps that he's able to do. Now a pinning attempt. 1, 2. Ross kicks out. Astonis picks him up. Locks in, but able to kick out. Ross kicks him again, takes him into the corner. Now working on him with feet and fists. Send him off the ropes. Collides in the middle of the ring. Now Ross throws Astonis to the floor yet again. Well, this time, I should say. Ross, suicide dive. Turned into a leap, sort of tope con hile, I think they call it. And now he's outside the ring again, cutting the count. Now picking him up. Ross gets him down, turns him over. Astonis is in trouble. He can't afford to be getting beat up outside the ring where you can't get a pin. The champion does not lose on a countout. Stomps to Ross on Astonis, going on. Stomping the mud hole in him. Now big hit, connects. Another kick to the midsection and another one. Another punch. Double chops and then mashes him into the post, which effectively puts an end to Ross's offense. Now Astonis throws him back in at 7, dives back into the ring. Gearing himself up, getting the crowd wound up as well. Ross picked up. He's still dazed. Astonis tosses him into the corner. He's down on his face on the top turnbuckle. Pushed back into the turnbuckle now. Thrown out, leaping again. Drops a big Superman type punch. Drop kick. And then another stomp, which puts him down again. Ross in big trouble now. The challenger working on the champion here. Throws him into the corner once more. Frog leap out of the corner. Now another big move. Pinning attempt possibly, but not quite. Now it is. 1, 2. Whoa, that was close. Ross is in big trouble. This is not good. He needs to work his way out of this. I don't know if he can right now. Trouble in Paradise. Connects. And down goes Ross. Astonis turns him over. He sets up for the pin. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. We have a new champion. And we are off to a flying start. Astonis, the wizard, gets a big win right here, right now. To get the championship away from Ross, we have a new and very different Triple Crown champion. Ross unable to get back control after he was thrown off the turnbuckle. Against Warlock, because since Webby hates that. And unable to get control back as Astonis works him over, puts him back in the middle of the ring, and with the Trouble in Paradise finishes the job.
Here is your winner and new Triple Crown champion, Magical One.
Astonis' big victory, leading off Legacy with a title change. Fantastic start to this big event tonight, and you got to say, well earned by Astonis. He has done exactly what he hoped to do when he set on this path a month or so ago. So next up, it is Goose versus Professor Fox, as Fox gets a shot at one of the D&D originals, as he himself looks to move up the chain of title holding after leaving being left by his partner Avelos. They left on interesting terms, I guess you could say. They didn't break up viciously or with some throw through a window. It was just simply the fact that Avelos said he didn't want to carry Fox anymore. Now, whether you would say he's actually doing that or not, that's another discussion for another day. All right, here we go. First out, it's Goose. Goose has had an interesting little few weeks, having been Triple Crown champion himself not long back, losing that at
Making his way to the ring
Canadian Stampede.
from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 267 pounds, Goose.
He will be wanting to get back into the win column here for sure. The originals would like nothing more than to get a win here and set themselves up as the dominant faction after basically being pipped to the post pretty badly by the unprofessionals who, up until tonight, had every belt but the men's tag belts. Well, I shouldn't say that. They had almost every belt. As obviously they didn't have a shot at the women's championship or at the internet championship. Goose looking pretty positive considering the circumstances. Fox incoming.
And his opponent, from out of this world, weighing in at 267 pounds, the Professor Fox.
Fox now on his way to the ring. Little stutter, but this goes away shortly. There we go. Fox has been on the winning path for the last little bit, so obviously had shared the tag championship with Avelos at one point. Would like nothing more than to move his way up the chain. I was talking to him earlier. He was making a mask versus match, making comments about how he would love to get a shot at the Triple Crown Championship. Kurt says him and Anthony should have a mask versus mask match. Oh my god, it's a Power Man 5000, guys. Stomp by Goose. If you're saying the song, that's just something that was free to use, I should say. So it might be in the style of, I guess. Oh, big kicks coming in. Oh. Goose taking a bit of a pasting right off the bat. Ah, okay. Stands on his feet, but gets caught out by Goose. Well, I can tell you this much. I got it from Epidemic Sound, so if they ripped it off, I can't say. Punch to the back. Punch to the face. Goose suddenly ranging back in this match. Throws him off the ropes. And then a big elbow connects, and down goes Fox. Kick to the midsection. Big leaping Claymore. Fox looking to finish this off, possibly right here, right now. Couple of good knees to the head and then a boot, but probably should have maybe tried for a pin. Instead, Goose fires back, but Fox and him are now trading blows. Goose gets him, and it's a skull-crushing finale. Tries to go for another move, but another Claymore hits him. Goose grabbing at his stomach, feeling the effects there. Pinning attempt by Fox. Not even a count of one. Goose able to get out quickly. Big chop catches Fox. Fox in trouble! Big drop on his head. And now Goose reaches around and is now wrenching on Fox. Got him by the neck. Putting pressure on the back. It looks like a little bit, but mostly it's just more or less an adjusted sleeper hold. He's in trouble though. Goose getting caught now. Fox gets back to his feet, but gets immediately picked off by Goose, who then guillotines him off the top rope. Stands him up again. Takes him down, turning him over, looking to put on the walls of Jericho. If he gets this locked in, he does. That modified Boston Crab, but nope. Fox fires his way out of that one. Standing kick. Tries to pick up Goose. Goose fires a punch right in the midsection. Now he stands up. Grabs Fox and tosses him to the apron. Right hand. Pulls him through the middle ropes. Oh, DDT through the middle ropes. Waiting for Fox to get to his feet. Goose prepared. Codebreaker connects. Pulling towards the middle of the ring. Attempted pin here right now. 1, 2. Whoa, that was close. Fox just barely kicks out. Goose going up to the top rope. About to leap. Waiting for Fox to get to his feet. And leaps and catches him with a cross body. A little bit of disrespect there. Now what's he going to do? Pinning attempt. 1, 2. Unable to get that done. Stop. Now he's got him in an armbar. Don't know how effective that is on Fox, who outsizes Goose. He turns this around. Goose looking a bit panicky as he gets a couple shots to the mush. However, he does turn him over. Tries to go for a connection, but instead gets punched in the midsection. Fox back up now. Goose looking like he's in trouble. Oh, and it is a Kurakuda clutch. He's got him locked down. Can Goose get out of it? He does break the hold. Ooh, and a big back head smash gets him out of it. Back breaker, and now it's Fox's turn. Leap off the second turnbuckle, or second rope. Puts Fox down. Now can he finish him off? No, he stands him up. Big mistake. Fox reverses that one. If you watch DCW long enough, you know my opinion. If you stand a guy up, it's going to lead to a reversal almost every time. Pinning attempt. 1, 2. No. Kick to the back. Fox tries to get Goose, but Goose catches him. Leaping bulldog. Stomp on the arm. Waiting for Professor Fox to get back to his feet. Codebreaker again. Is this the final move? Is this where Goose takes the victory? Pin. 1, 2. Unable to pull it off. Stomp on the arm now. Pretzel-like maneuver. It's putting pressure all over Fox. This submission hold doesn't usually get a count out, or a submission, but it does make life miserable for the person in it. Fox slips out to recoup, but then comes straight back in and grabs Goose. Big Samoan splash. Or Samoan drop, I should say. Stands Goose up. Big wrenching German sends Goose to the floor. Once again, we're outside the ring. The worry here is if you go outside the ring and things get turned on its head, you may have what happened in the last match happen again. Smashes Goose's chest onto the apron. Now Fox going up to the high rent district. He's up there preparing. He leaps, but Goose saw that coming. Stands Fox up. Fox catches it in the midsection. He's trying to turn him over. It's another attempt. It is the walls of Jericho locked in. Leaning back on him hard, but again, Fox tries to get out. Oh, he couldn't. He submitted to the walls of Jericho. Goose has done it with another victory. Fox just could not get back. He was trying valiantly, but after the first escape, his lower back must have been just in too much pain, and the second go-round in the walls was too much. Lion tamer, whatever you call it. But Goose with a big win. Fox with a good attempt, but the wily veteran caught him out and was able to get the victory over the taller, larger opponent. Hard fought, hard won.
Your winner.
Goose is ready to try and get another shot at that Triple Crown title he lost. Meanwhile, it's back to the drawing board for Professor Fox after that loss. Yep, it was, Sabrina. All right, next up, it is a fatal four-way for an opportunity at the internet title down the road here in the next month. We have two of our newer competitors, Tabby and Emma, along with Lizzie and Lilu, in a match you might even call the Distractions Podcast match. In a fatal four-way that will see one of these ladies move on to challenge for a title. Certainly, Lizzie will want an opportunity to get another shot at a title. She did hold the internet title at one point. Or was it the internet? No, she fought for the World Championship and was unable to win that victory. That was I forgot. It was that ladder match at Canadian Stampede, which was won by Phoenix. But I'm sure she wouldn't mind another go, even if her partner is the one holding the title. Here we go. And Lizzie is the first one out.
From Oregon, Elizabeth Sparks-Jones.
Lizzie, as I said, coming off a loss in the last big event, but she has a really good record in DCW and would love nothing more than to win this match, get a shot at the championship, and get back in the winning column for sure. Consistently one of the top competitors in DCW. There is no mistake about that. All right, next up, it is Emma.
And her opponents. First, from Oregon, Emma.
Emma has been putting on a bit of a show. She actually won an attempt at that very same title, losing to Zoe. But nonetheless, this is not someone you can take lightly. She has a very good record, and she will be very difficult to beat. Ah, yeah, I've never checked it out before. Oh yeah, that's where I get every single song that DCW uses. with the exception of a couple of things. The only problem with it is if you want to use them on videos, you have to pay for it, which is where my problem lies. You can't just use them willy-nilly. Now, mind you, since I have paid for it, as long as I use them on videos when I paid for it, those videos can stay up as long as they want, even if I'm not paying for it anymore. So by paying for it, I pay monthly. But yes, all the songs that I use both for the pay-per-views and pretty much every entrance has come from there. I think Days is one of the few that doesn't. Mostly because I just ran out of ideas when I couldn't use the WWE in-ring music. All right, next out, it's Tabby.
And from Seattle, Washington, the Terror, Sawyer.
Yeah, I missed a bit of a trick with her. I forgot that she was kind of a woodsy outdoorsman. I probably should have put her in more like a lumberjack outfit, but oh well. Okay, if you find a song you want to use, let me know, because I can use it. Because honestly, I don't have a very good song for you, Kurt. I'm going to be honest, your single song I have right now doesn't go long enough for your intro, which is kind of weird. Actually, neither does Sabrina's, but I just cut it in the middle and reuse it.
And from Oregon,
Here she is. It's Lilu. Still, after all this time, not the most well-loved of the wrestlers in DCW, but she does try to put on a bit of a show for the audience.
Have you ever been destroyed, waiting for that call? Growing sick within your heart.
Oh, we were talking about your entry music, and I was just saying that your entry music, your individual singles entry music, is a little short. So I have to cut it in half and then lengthen it to make it work. It's not as noticeable, I'll be honest. But with Kurt's, his is short. So I've actually generally just used the tag team's entrance music for him. All right, here we go. These four ladies about to lock up. This is the last match with the squirrely mat outside the ring. So just... if your eyes are struggling, it'll be solved shortly. Lilu with a big move right off the bat that catches Emma. However, Lizzie painting the town with Tabby. However, in the ring, where it matters, in comes Lilu the hard way. But Tabby returns the favor to Lizzie and takes her down with a big Hurricane Rana. Kick to the back on Lilu. These four ladies going at it. There will be a couple of matches that will be utter chaos. This is one of them. The match between the three tag teams I expect to go on for quite a while and be quite hard to follow. But we will do our best. Oh, big kick connects there on Emma by Lilu, who's just racking her up with strike after strike. Another elbow to the face. Drops her down with a big kick. And meanwhile, Lizzie gets pushed into the ring by Tabby. However, wow, Emma just reaping damage onto Lilu. I don't know if she's going to be able to make it back up. Meanwhile, Tabby just trouncing on Lizzie in the ring. And another abutment into the ring post, but here's a count. 1. Emma comes in, just kind of does a little dance, gets smacked in the head, throws her on her back. Lilu back in after a bit of a rough start there. Catches her tormentor with a big German suplex that sends her out of the ring. Chops now coming in on Lilu. Lilu with a big punch. If she was dazed earlier, she's not now. Now they tag team up on Lizzie. Combined to take her down, but then immediately Tabby tries to turn on Lilu, but Lilu outsmarts her, catches her, and down she goes. But immediately Lilu forgot about somebody Emma sneaks in and catches her. Stomps by Lizzie on to Tabby. This is interesting to see how this match is kind of worn down into a two-way match where the team's two other women are fighting each other but not fighting the other one very often. No, that's right, Kurt. You don't see too many double teams in these matches. Stomp by Tabby now. Meanwhile, Emma gets tossed out of the ring and falls to the floor. Lizzie going to town, throws her into the opposite corner. She's in the turnbuckle. Meanwhile, Lilu has finally turned tables on Emma. Oh, into the ring post goes Tabby. She's down. And then Lizzie going for the chokehold. Of course, no disqualification in a four-way match. Why is the floor moving like that? It's called a bad janky graphic, which I get rid of in a minute. Unfortunately, it looked really cool when you built it, but didn't look so cool when you put it up there. Oh, here we go. Lizzie's got her down. Meanwhile, Lilu's in trouble outside the ring. Only a 2 count, though, for Tabby. Able to get her way out of it. Lilu now nails Emma. Chaos continues on both sides of the ring. Big German suplex sends Tabby down. Tabby, the least experienced person in this match, might be in the most trouble, but she's able to finally turn tables. Leaps off the second rope, comes down on Lizzie. Hard pinning attempt. One. Lilu trying to break it up. Sort of does. I don't know if that was her breaking it up or Lizzie getting out. It's hard to say. I don't think she connected too terribly well. Lilu going up. Meanwhile, Tabby sets Emma up on the top rope. This could be a combined splatter. Upcoming Lilu about to come down with the elbow and connects. Meanwhile, a big hurricane run off the top rope connects. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh. Tabby broke that up at the absolute dying second. Lilu blocks the attempt to finish her off. German suplex. Lizzie back to her feet thanks to all of this. Pinions Lilu. Meanwhile, Emma's just out. Big Inseguri connects. Lilu down. She could be out. Nobody in to stop it. 1, 2. Oh, wow. 2.5 right there. Takeover on Lizzie, though, puts a stop to the assault. Emma throws her into the corner. Now these two women are basically taking turns. Oh, but Lizzie turns tables. Nope. Tabby thrown in the corner. The referee kind of landed there for a second, but squeaked his way out. Meanwhile, over Lizzie goes, and down Lizzie goes. That was the second time I missed the stop pin. Yeah, I know. Weird. Oh, Tabby going for a pin possibly right here. Nope, she just turns her over. Not sure what she's doing there. Lines her up. Nope. Oh, and she's going for a submission. This could be it. Is Tabby going to win? No, they break it up. Now the two women then turn immediately on each other while Tabby celebrates a non-win. Stand up, throws Emma into the corner. Could Tabby pull this off by some miracle? Could the young lady be able to take a shot at the title this early? Not if Emma has anything to say about it. Meanwhile, over on the other side, Lizzie working through on Lilu. Working on the arm, tosses her in the corner. Meanwhile, again on the other side, we see Emma setting up Tabby, but Tabby gets out of it. Throws her across the ring, and then knocks the referee down. Lilu and Lizzie. Lizzie on the second rope, and it's a Hurricane Rana that sends Lilu flying. Meanwhile, a Hurricane Rana catches Emma, but I don't know what Lizzie was up to. She waited too long, and Tabby turned the tables. Now it is only Tabby and Emma in the ring. Emma dazed, thrown into the turnbuckle. Picked up onto the shoulders of Tabby. Here she comes with a kick. Connects, leaping, drops her. This could be it. She's got the opportunity. She just has to take it. young lady should have pinned her, didn't. Arm drag takedown takes Emma over. Emma now has a hold of Tabby. Big mistake right there. The immaturity or possibly the inexperience coming to fray. Now Lilu back in. Oh, back elbow by Emma gets her out of that one. Yep, a rookie mistake. That's correct. Oh, big Hurricane Rana by Lizzie on Tabby. Meanwhile, Emma working on Lilu. Meanwhile, pin 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, Emma did not break up the pin. And Lizzie wins again. She is going after another championship thanks to another mistake by one of the other athletes in the ring. And Tabby made a critical rookie error that led to her being pinned by Lizzie. You just don't give Lizzie a chance. If you've got the opportunity, you got to take it, and you go for a pin when you have your enemy down. And Lizzie goes on to face the winner of tonight's Internet Championship match. She will get a shot at that title. Excellent performance by her, coming back from basically being worked over for quite a bit of the match at times. But next up, we have our big tag team. I wouldn't say main event, but maybe sub-main event. Too cheery for the goth chick, yeah. It is the Pack versus Danger Us Alliance. This is what happens when you pause between two different options. I was going to say TUA, but then I tried to say Dangerous Alliance and mussed it up completely. These two teams have fought in match after match. Ever since Canadian Stampede, they have had title matches that went back and forth, both teams winning championships against the other. This is the final deciding match between them. This is the final opportunity for the Pack to take the championship away from DUA. We're about to find out whether they will be able to do it. And here comes the Pack. You see the 5 sides of steel residing above the ring. Pack members coming in. Winner of this match can only be won with submission or pin. There is no count out, no disqualifications. You can escape the cage if you can break it open, but no one has been able to do that yet. But you don't win by escaping the cage. There must be a winner tonight. Both teams will be in the ring at the same time for both partners, so there will be a lot of chaos going on in this one as well, especially when you add in the cell. 5 sides of steel, the rage in the cage, hell in a cell, whatever you call it. It is going to be a bloodbath. You can count on that. And here comes our champions. The Dangerous Alliance. I almost said it again. As per usual, DUA looking ready. Those title belts become a bit of a fixture as of late. They have been the champions all the way back to Downfall. I believe they are the longest serving champions in DCW, if you exclude the 1 week where they were not the champions. All right, here we go. Let's turn it over to the ring announcer.
Tag Team Jack Walker, Alpha Wolf, on the way to the ring at a combined weight of 772 pounds. Jack Walker and Alpha Wolf, the Wolf Pack. Jack Walker, Alpha Wolf, and their opponents at a combined weight of 526 pounds, they are the champions, Dave the King Baker and Kurt the Dangerous Alliance.
All right, Dangerous Alliance. Handing over the belt. There we go. This is what it's all for. Our second championship on the line tonight. The cage has been lowered. And immediately the referee gets knocked over as a big drop kick opens the score here. Once again, I'm not quite sure why Kurt and Jax meet up every time, but they do. And once again, Dave and Corbin working on each other. Though to be fair, it was Kurt who got low blowed by Corbin. It is kind of funny that those four men break up the way they do. Corbin kicking Dave. Jax working on Kurt. Kurt in trouble here. He does get to his feet. Now with using his educated feet is making a bit of a move here. And he puts him into the second rope. Not sure what he was planning. He didn't do what he was planning. He drops a knee instead right into the chest. Yeah, I don't know. Kurt tries a move, misses. There we go. Jax knocked out of the ring. Kurt sits down, waiting. Down goes Corbin on the other side. Corbin now chasing Dave, who's gone out to try and help his partner. Whoa, Jax splattered into the side of the cage. Dropped into it again. This match can go anywhere if you can break the cage open. But otherwise it remains in the area that is enclosed. One. Corbin going for a pin, didn't quite work out. Kurt trying to get Jax, but Jax able to escape. Throwing haymakers that are connecting. Bashes Kurt into the cage now. It's Kurt's turn to taste the steel. Meanwhile, Corbin comes off and connects with Dave. Oh, and a big punch by Jax catches Dave, or Kurt. Turned over though. Kurt's got him. Dragon sleeper, or is a dragon cutter, but either way, it didn't work out. He got splattered by Jax instead. Ooh, Dave getting combined on by Corbin. Corbin now continues to hold everything under control. Meanwhile, Kurt on the other side is feeling the power of Jax. Jax, who was in trouble at one point, now working on Kurt's shoulders. The squeeze is on, the claw down, the hoof imprint, you might even say. Dave elbows to get out of there with Corbin. Knee in the face. Rope-a-doping Jax. Yeah, there you go. Arm bar attempt by Dave on Corbin. Not his usual strategy for sure. Kurt just patiently waiting. Stands Jax up, knocks him down. Comes in, knocks him down again. Going for a third time. Doesn't do it. He trips him instead. Dave celebrating as he finally got Corbin where he wants him. Corbin on the apron. Is he going to go off? He does. He goes back into the cage as he falls. Oh, big knee lift catches Jax, sending him to the mat. Dave now working on Corbin. Corbin elbow. Hitting attempt 2. Oh my goodness, that was so very close. We almost lost track of that. Kurt finally under control, but now Jack's fighting his way out. Dave caught by Jax, I think, or possibly Corbin. 1, 2. Kurt kicking out. Remember, there is no rope breaks. There's no way out of trouble if you get into it, except for your partner or your strength. Corbin rolls Dave over, stomping on his arm, working on it now. Kurt fights his way out. Knee into Jax's stomach. And Dave comes in, connects on Corbin. He's got him. He's got him in the pedigree. Could this be it right here while Jax is tied up? 1. No, he didn't get it. The referee out of position. Jax instead connects to stop the count. He probably would have anyway. Whoa, big knee. And Jax is bleeding. Kurt nowhere to be seen. Corbin down, Jax down. Dave the only one standing up. Stomp on the big moose arms. Whoa! Low blow on Dave. Sends him down. Kurt working on Jax. He might need to come in and rescue his partner. This looks like this is shaping up for another shot to the midsection this time. Whoa! Black Mass connects on Jax. This is it. Could this be all? 1, 2. Oh, broken up in the last possible second by Corbin. Kick to the midsection. Kurt working away with all his might and weaponry, and he cuts Corbin open. That's 2. Both pack members bleeding. Corbin connects though, firing back, returning the favor on Kurt. Dave turns Corbin over though, gets him up into a pedigree. Jax concentrating on Kurt. I don't think Dave can go for the pin. He does anyway. 1. Broken up immediately by Jax. Both members of the pack bleeding like stuck pigs. Punch to the midsection. Knee to the midsection. Could this be it right here? Dave's got him where he wants him. He should have gone for the pin. He doesn't. And then it gets reversed. Oh my goodness. Kurt working on Corbin stands him up now. Dave has Jax down. Big kick combination on Corbin. No, he misses on that big smashing slap chop. That will make your chest bleed. Whoa, baby. We have a big headbutt. And now it's Dave's turn to reel in agony. Jax working on Dave's head. Kurt working on Corbin. Jax comes in to preserve his partner in something I've never seen before. Jax stands Dave up. Kurt still working on Corbin. He has him down. Jax has got Dave in big trouble, so Dave goes for a bit of a shot to the midsection. Gets himself out of it. Now both members of the Dangerous Alliance actually were up there briefly. Dave down. Pinning attempt. Kurt not paying attention. 2, 3! Jax pinned Dave while Kurt went for a signature move on Corbin. Oh my gosh. And with that, the Dangerous Alliance loses the titles. Yep, it did indeed. I've seen them stop that before to go break up pins. I can't believe it didn't bother. Wow, what a finish to that match.
Here are your winners and the new.
Maybe not the most exciting 5 sides of steel match, but definitely something for these two to remember. Our new tag team champions, bloodied but unbowed. The Pack finally fought off the Dangerous Alliance. I don't know. It started before the pin, so maybe that was, yeah, too far into it. Yeah, you could be right. It's a bit of a dummy. Let's put it that way. It does weird things. All right, next up, tag team match between the British Union and the Pixel Pals. These two parties have been at each other for a while now. It was a good match, yeah, absolutely. Second really good, tough, hard-fought match. Those chaotic 4 people in the ring matches are nuts. And it's only going to get crazier from here. But this is our more regular tag team style. These two teams, not in love with one another, to say the least. British Union would love nothing more than to get a big win over the Pixel Pals so they can try and move on to get yet another shot at the tag team belts, which is what they were attempting to do when the Unprofessionals beat them. And actually, the Unprofessionals have beaten both of these teams, so I don't know if either one will get a straight-up shot next. But certainly that's what they're both angling for tonight, is an opportunity at least, somewhere down the line. I have to say, the setup works much better for me. And out first, it's the British Union, Bee and Phoenix.
On the way to the ring, the Queen Bee and the phenomenal one, Nicole, the Union.
The British Union have had a bit of a rough go as of late. Of course, Phoenix won the belt at Canadian Stampede, only to lose it in the next week back to Tamara, who is facing Brenna tonight in a match that will be certainly one for the books. As Kurt so brightly called it, the Iron Maiden Match. I like that name. We are going to use that. And coming out now, it's Pixel Pals. Ooh, those standees on the top row sure look too deep.
And their opponents, Stephanie the Diamond and Alexia the Geeks.
These two ladies, both wanting shots at the tag gold, something neither of them has held yet. Of course, as I've said before with these 4 women, 3 of them have held belts, both tag team in the British Union's case and individual, as both Runa and Phoenix have been DCW Women's Champion, and of course Bee was the inaugural Internet Champion. And here we go. Can Bee defeat Runa? Well, she locks in on her first try and gets a quick strike in, so that's a good start. Pushed back into the corner by Runa. Broken up by the referee. No free shots there. The British Union are actually playing by the rules. That's somewhat surprising. To be fair, we did see Phoenix in a match earlier this week, or last week, actually shake the hands of her opponent after the match, after she lost. But Bee is not well known for her fair play in DCW. To be fair, I would argue neither is Phoenix, but nonetheless. Bee now working on Runa. Runa in trouble, trying to fight her way out, and does. Drop kick attempt failed there. Picked up, splattered on a back-breaking move on Bee. Bee gets thrown down with a big toss from Runa. Runa now going over, tagging in her partner. Ursula now in. Ursula with an opportunity here. Stomps on the back of Bee. Comes in again, and there you go. A little bit of how do you do there. Bee in trouble. Ursula tries to close the gap some more, but instead gets caught out. Picked up and slammed down with that move. Oh, we've seen in the past Ursula gets caught out occasionally. She's, if not the most inexperienced member, she is definitely not the most titled, as she has never won any belt, so she seems to struggle a bit more than the other three. But give her a chance, give her time. It will all work out in the end, I'm sure. Jumping, leaping, boot to the face, catches B again. Throws her back into the corner, now moving in. Oh, but gets caught by B, who reverses, but it reversed again. Now a boot to the chin, pushing and stretching. B takes it, dumps herself down onto the ground. Picked up, slammed again out of the corner. Ursula picks her back up one more time. Looks to take her into the corner. One last opportunity here. But he reverses it. Oh, and then just goes and... Okay, there we go. Show of bad sportsmanship. Punts Runa to the floor. I said, we haven't seen a lot of British Union being fair play, but that kind of shows that. Big move by Phoenix, followed up by B. Runa trying to get her partner. She does tag her in, though. What a failure by Phoenix, I would have to say there. She should have gone for the pin. She was messing around. And now Runa making her pay for it. Runa working Phoenix into the middle of the ring. Her partner down at the moment, so instead she just works on Phoenix. Stomping on the ribs. But Phoenix able to take her over. Picks her up now. Runa now in some jeopardy here. Pushed onto the rope. Oh my goodness. Ow. Yanks her face into the top rope. I haven't seen that one before. Oh, low drop kick on the knee. And a stomp to the back of the elbow. And to the other. Picking Phoenix up. Tosses her over. Now what's she gonna do? What can she do? She's working on Phoenix as best she can. Lifts her up, slams her on the mat. Picks her up. Grabs her by the hair and again plants her on the mat. Runa doing the job and needed to be done to help her partner get back her senses. Her partner is back up now, stretching that leg. Very painful move. But Phoenix able to get out of it. Runa now working, had been working, but got caught out by Phoenix. Phoenix mashes her into the top turnbuckle. Turned around again. Runa able to reverse once more. Throws her across the ring. I assume a tag coming. No, the spear backfired. And now it's all reversed once more. And now once again Phoenix puts Runa in the corner. B comes out, goes there. Working as a team, but Runa able to come back and knocks B out of the ring as Phoenix was trying to get over the ropes. Runa just goes out to face her. Misses on that. Ooh, connected with a boot to the midsection. Taken down. Trouble brewing. Strikes, kicks, all sorts of action out here now. But B thrown back into the ring. Runa back in well within time. Rolling her around, getting her up and out. German suplex sends B to the mat. Runa now working on the leg. Stretch. Stretching on B. B turns it over. But Runa stands straight back, but she runs right into a headlock. And now it is a neck breaker that sends Runa to the mat. Runa in deep trouble. She needs to get a tag. She's been in for a long time as she tried to help her partner out, but instead is facing danger. Pinning attempt. 2. Runa able to kick out. Phoenix didn't have to interfere because arm drag takedown by Runa. Oh, tried to go for a drop kick, but it looks like B caught her just before she even made the move. Puts her down, punches, working on her. Picks her back up again. B kind of angling on what to do. Strike to Runa. Down she goes, turned over. Submission attempt does not work. Not sure what B's doing here. She seems to be a little glitched out a bit. Trying to understand, I think, what she's up to. Hitting attempt 2, 3. There we go. B does it. Runa in the ring way too long. And with that, Runa pinned and defeated by the combo of the British Union, just basically because her partner was never able to get back into the match, leaving Runa to basically fend off both competitors, and B just systematically tore Runa apart. Yeah, that was definitely a quicker match. British Union just basically held control for almost all of it.
Here are your winners, the Queen Bee and the phenomenal one, Nicole, the Union.
The Union with a big win. I'm sure the Pixel Pals will not be happy about that. Next up, it is the DCW World's Heavyweight Championship match. Avelos versus Webby. This match goes all the way back, actually, to one of our initial big events. Apparently Wankers was blocked. As the Avelos was supposed to face Webby at Destructorama, but lost his belt at Resolution. Not Resolution. What was the name of that event?
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the World's Heavyweight Championship.
At Built to Destroy. I'd forgotten the name of it. The Avelos, who's about to come out, had a big opportunity, but lost to Goose in that 6-man Built to Destroy chamber. And instead, it was Goose that went on to face Webby, losing the title to Webby. And I think ever since then, Avelos has had a grudge and wanted to get back the title that he feels he should have faced at the biggest event of the year. Our last one, actually, before the big crash and before the world shut down. Just about. All right, here he comes. It's the champion. Since Webby won the title back off of Austin, he has been a force to be reckoned with. That street fight match gave him a lot of confidence. And he has been deadly, to put it bluntly.
Tried that life, but say goodbye. I'm not always polite, but I get the job done. Who says the world can never be fun? I'm simply unprofessional. Simply unprofessional.
Big win at, he's held the belt since Redemption, beating Austin at Unbreakable a second time, and then of course beat the pants off a brawler at Canadian Stampede. He needs a choker, a heel would wear a choker. Yeah, I could always put one back on him. He did have one on at one point.
Introducing
took it off
the
because
challenger
Avelos kinda didn't
from
want
the
it.
United States
lie.
of America, weighing in at 260 pounds, Shay!
All right. Our man.
Introducing the champion from New Hampshire, weighing in at 272 pounds, he is the world's heavyweight champion, Pat Webster.
So Webby, as I said, been on a tear, undefeated for quite some time. He's only lost the belt once and managed to get it back in short order after losing it to the MacGuffin in the Bank winner, Austin, who then went on to win a victory at Downfall. Since that time, he's been undefeated, and he has been a threat to win every match. And Avelos, who interrupted the match with Frazier to bash Webby with a chair, is now in trouble. He runs out of the ring. Two men lock up. Now, I will say this is basically and effectively an Extreme Rules type match. There is no disqualification here. No count out. Or there's a count out. Who's counting? What am I talking about? There is a count out. There is disqualifications. I'm talking about what's the wrong match. Two men working on each other. Oof. Avelos going to town on Webby, taking advantage of the fact that they are out of the ring to do as much damage as possible. Throws him back in the ring. Of course, Webby has had a pretty good showing the last couple of matches he's fought in because he took control early and did not let his competitor get the advantage. And this is what's happening here, though, is Avelos got the advantage and Webby's been struggling to fire back. Now, all of a sudden, he has Avelos up. It's the Panda Slam. This is trouble. Down he goes, but I can't believe he'll get a pin here, but he's going to try. 1, 2. No. Webby unable to finish the deal. Champion would like nothing better to finish this early and head home. But instead, Avelos continues to fight back. Avelos would pull out all the stops here. Don't even count him out. What did I say? I thought this was a regular match. Then I got confused. Whoop. I don't know why I thought it wasn't. I think it's because one of the other matches is no disqualification, so. Working on the head. Hitting attempt. But he doesn't even allow him to count. Just lifts his shoulder like nonchalant. Avelos working on Webby now, standing him up. Webby tossed over in the corner, now comes in with a high strike. Kick to the midsection, twist of fate, pinning attempt. 1, 2, not enough. Kick to the back. He's on the top rope. Is this it? Splatter. Pin. 2. Wow. Avelos has been having the better of the champion. Webby not looking good. This has got to be the first time where he's been in serious jeopardy in a while. Probably since that Downfall match. With that horrible last man standing match. Avelos rolls out to the floor. As you can see, the floor has been fixed. No more jankiness. Avelos getting caught by Webby, who's coming in with strike after strike. Another strike to the back, and another. Trouble all the way around, throws Webby across to the floor. I just realized I haven't published Attitude or Blast this week. My mistake. Oh, punch after punch after punch raining down on Avelos. Picks him up, takes him down, slides back in on a 7. Is Avelos going to get up? Is Webby going to take a win this way? You've got to be kidding me, right? Remember, he cannot lose on a count out, especially if it's your opponent who gets counted out. 9! Oh, Avelos, no. Not this way. Oh my gosh, Webby won the belt on a count out. Either which way, the DCW champion holds on against Avelos. I cannot think that the Shadow Man is going to be happy about that. Wow. That's gotta choke you just a wee bit. We talked about a choker, but that's a choke of a different kind. Oh my, what a finish to that match. Goodness gracious. All right, next up, a match that will likely not be as uneventful an ending, maybe, as we have the Women's Tag Team Title Championship match, as the Hollywood Blondes and the Agents of Chaos take on the champions, the Unprofessionals, in a match that is known as TLC, Tables, Ladders, and Chairs. Oh my. And these three groups have been fighting off and on all month. And to be fair, the Hollywood Blondes and Agents of Chaos have probably been fighting for the better part of 3 months. And in one form or fashion, I think all three members of these various, all 6 people in this match would love nothing more than to get a big win here today. Even better if you can plant your rival to do it. Of course, this is a ladder match, so you must climb the ladder to get the tag titles back. And we're about to find out just how that's going to go. All right, first out, it is the Hollywood Blondes. I believe this is a weird order where the champions come out second, but my bad. These 3 teams are very acquainted with one another. They know each other's tricks, and they won't be giving anyone a chance to be taken lightly here. Here we go. I think this is the champions who come out. Yep.
I ain't the kind of wear a tie. Button up from 9 to 5. I tried that life but said goodbye. I'm not always polite, but I get the job done. Who says the work can never leave us?
Funkadactyls instance, everybody. Can this group, this tag team, win their first championship? It's Agents of Chaos. right, here we go. Working. Jumping on his arm. Or her arm, I should say. Whoa. Cat thrown out of the ring by Ember. There's she working on Cheeky. I'm going to have my problems with all these cats in the ring again. Just stutter each other there, but they got it worked out. Ooh, big slap by Emily. Cat returns fire. A couple of elbow shots and a slap, but she ends up getting wrapped up by Emily. At least these two parties do not love one another at all. Oh, and she stomps on Kat's head. Meanwhile, Parachute getting a big low shot on Ember now. Unprofessionals now taking apart the other opponent in the ring. Meanwhile, table gets moved around, but Kat now working on Emily. Will we see all three objects mentioned in this match used in this match? Ember now working on Kat 50,000. Kat comes in, catches both Parachute and Ember. But Ember gets the better of Kat. Kat stood back up. Reverse kick, tries to connect, doesn't. Turned around, and now Parachute in trouble. Meanwhile, on the other side, we see Emily trying to drag Kat around. She's been working on her and beating her up like a used tissue, but so far, so good. Cheeky in with a chair. The first of our weapons to almost get used. Kat now has it, and down it comes on Ember. And again on the knee. And another strike misses. Turned around, dropped on the knee. Cheeky was able to put her down. Kat stood up. Ooh. There she takes down Cheeky. Ember now dealing with Kat 50,000 outside. Cheeky getting hit with a chair. Tattooed, you might even say. But Parachute misses now. Cheeky up, tried to take it away, but only able to knock it out of her hand. Over she takes Kat. Kat's had a bit of a rough go here so far. Parachute now working on Kat. Kat still hasn't really functioned that well in this match. Ember getting worked on by Kat 50,000, who had been in trouble early. Meanwhile, Emily's down and out on the other side. Parachute taken down by Kat, who's finally showing some life, only to get caught by Cheeky. And now Cheeky throws her to the apron and immediately focuses on Parachute. Emily now in the ring. Setting up a table. What you gonna do with it? Oh, and there's the second one used. She bashes Kat with the table. Throws the table out of the ring. Kat 50,000 moves the first ladder in the ring. Oh, big jumping combination there. Throws Ember into the ropes, but Ember gets caught up and does connect on Kat 50,000, who falls out of the ring eventually. Ember with a big spear takes down Parachute. We're going to see a ladder set up. Emily's focused on Cheeky. Ember looking like she's going to go for it. Yep, it's a wheelbarrow slam. Oh. Parachute down and out. Oh, Kat has set up the ladder. Not sure what the plan is, but it is definitely set up in a bad way, in a bad location. Kat sliding another table into the ring. Ladder set up by Ember. She's said screw it and is headed up. Hollywood Blonde's only ones really alive in the ring. The other, oh my gosh, Cheeky trying to go for Emily, connects with her partner, and down went Kat 50,000. Ember trying to free the titles, but does not work out. Emily catches her in the end. Kat now in trouble. Parachute's got her out. and down she goes with a slam. A big suplex out of off the ropes. There she cutting up. Meanwhile, table being used on one of the two down. Emily getting paintbrushed. Whoa! And down went Percy into the ladder, into Cat, into Cheeky, or not Cheeky, Cat 50,000. And down they both went. Percy setting up the ladder. No, she's going to use it against Cat 50,000. Emily in trouble. Cheeky pushes her into the corner. Elbow connects though. Cheeky thrown over the ropes. Cat catches Percy not paying attention. Throws her to the apron. One punch sends her to the floor. Cat chasing her out. Emily now, the one with the ladder, sets it up. Is she going to go for it? She has an opportunity. She's headed up to the top. She's going to try. But Cat 50,000 cuts her off at the pass. And takes her down. Cheeky tossed back out by Ember. Meanwhile, Cat celebrating. Trying to set the ladder back up while Ember just comes in and decks her. Ooh, connection there. Emily comes in now, and she is working on, and sends Ember onto the ladder. She's looking to follow it up. This could be over for Ember, but no! Emily misses on the elbow and connects with the ladder. Does not break it, by the way. Cheeky up to try and get the... Is the unprofessionals going to get this? They're the only ones in the ring. Cat and Percy are there. Will they... Okay, Percy focuses on Cat, but does finally go after Cheeky. Oh, and puts her down. Cat 50,000 circling after Ember. Ember just walks away. Now, Hollywood Blonde's in the ring, so... and down goes Emily. I said, spoke too soon. It's a reversal. It's Ember going to go for it, and she misses. Oh my gosh. So close. That ladder has featured heavily in this match. Far more heavily than I thought it would. Emily picked up and dropped in the ladder now. Down she goes again. Ember somehow recovered after going for yet another big move. A big fail there. Emily thrown back into the ring now. Well, at least to the apron. Ember with a big elbow catches her, sends her back in the ring. Jeez, that was brutal. Down goes Percy. This match has featured everything but a broken table so far. Everything's been used. It has lived up to its billing. Out goes Emily for a second time. Cat up top. And again, this time in the midsection. Ow. Cat to her feet, stumbling to her feet, I would say. Climbs under the ladder looking for Emily. This match has been a murder mystery. Who's going to get murdered first comes to mind. Cat chasing Emily, doesn't connect, but meets up with Cat 50,000. And now we have yet another person onto that ladder. Emily trying it again. Dangerous time. She connects. And down goes Ember, down goes Emily, down goes the ladder. Broken in half, busted. And now somehow Emily's up. Don't know how. She gets immediately taken out by Cheeky, who's going to the top rope, but there's Percy. Meanwhile, Cat taking care of business on Cat 50,000, protector partner. Cheeky and Percy on the top. Trading blows, chops coming in. Smashes her head on the top of the ladder, but caught out by Emily, who saves her partner, but not from Cat. Now it's Emily's turn to come up, but now the two opposing teams push the ladder over, and Emily gets taken down. Lots of strange bedfellows in this match. Ember and Cat are up, as well as Cat 50,000. Everybody else is down. Ladder smashed into Percy. Set up. Cat looking to go up again. Cat 50,000 concentrating on the table, has missed her opportunity to deal with Cat, who's up there getting the belt. but both unprofessionals are now there. Cheeky goes up after Kat. Ember getting cut off by Kat 50,000, who gets thrown away. Fight at the top of the ladder yet again. Cheeky almost knocked off twice now. Comes in, paintbrushes Kat, and down she takes both of them out. And now it's Cheeky's turn, but Hershey immediately gets in there. We have not seen a whole lot of Emily since she got rocked. Pulling Cheeky down. There she goes. Flopped. And now Hershey's closing in on her. There's Emily working on Kat 50,000. Kat trying to get up to her feet for the Hollywood Blondes, but meanwhile, Kat 50,000 comes in, combination kicks, catches. Now she's up to the top of the ladder again. Tries to go for it again, but Hershey's there to cut her off. But Cheeky catches Hershey. Oh, super kick catches Emily. Whoa, Ember knocked down by something. Kat 50,000 taken down again. Kat thrown to the ropes, but not over them. I think the ladder's playing silliness with these characters. Over goes Cheeky finally. Kat celebrating, probably a foolish move. Thrown herself now to the apron. Tied up in the ladder, she fights her way out as best she can, kicking the ladder up to the floor again. There goes Emily onto the apron. She fights her way out. And again, Kat goes to the apron. This time Cheeky looking to try and finish this off, but instead Emily comes up and just pulls her off and then makes do with taking on Cheeky. Coming in close, working on Cheeky. Meanwhile, outside the ring, it's chaos. Now Emily back out of the ring. Doesn't seem bothered to try and do much. She picks up the chair now, though. Nope, throws it down. Decides not worth it. Not sure why. Choice now. All 6 competitors are outside the ring fighting. Kat, seeing an opportunity, moves the ladder into the ring. Her partner looks like she's preparing to try and cut everyone else off. Emily gets stopped by Hershey to bring out a table in, but instead Emily's able to cut off Kat, who had been left alone for quite a while. Now Emily has an opportunity to set up the ladder. A chance to finish this match. A chance to become champion for the first time. But seeing that Kat was back on her feet, she tags her with the chair. I don't know what Kat 50,000 keeps doing with that table. She keeps bringing it in, throwing it out, bringing it in, throwing it out. Meanwhile, Emily climbing up unopposed. Here she comes in to defend her partner, but misses the 2 unprofessionals. Probably not the most professional move, I might say. Cheeky comes in, connects. Connection again, and a 3rd time. Oh my goodness, this is gonna be bad! Oh, wow. Emily to the floor. Cheeky somehow to her feet. Off the ladder, that move was. Oh. There she now in trouble. Cheeky is the only one standing currently in the ring. But now Ember's back in. Ember is working on Kat 50,000, but Cheeky's up to the top. Ember immediately pushes over the ladder. Ember in trouble. Kat now has an opportunity to go after the ladder as Cheeky's trying to struggle to her feet. Kat 50,000 not paying attention. Kat trying to tattoo Hershey with the ladder, does finally. Drops the ladder onto Kat. Onto Hershey. Kat now looking for that opportunity to win the championship. Once again, a simple and professional removing a table in the ring. Cheeky and Kat 50,000 both realizing their jeopardy. Chase. Kat trying to take her off her feet. So far, unable to do it. And boy, she's coming in with haymakers that are connecting, but Kat 50,000 finally catches her. Now Emily again comes in to push over the ladder. That has been her job so far in this match. Emily setting up the table possibly. No, she's going to use it as a weapon. Hits her down, and now the table precariously placed, but did get knocked down again. Ladder down one more time. Ember was trying to put up the ladder, but distracted. Now Kat in with a chair. She's looking to hit Kat 50,000, and she does. Absolutely racking her with that ladder. Throws her to the ropes, but she doesn't go out because she trips on this table. Now they're both fighting. Finally, Kat 50,000's into the apron, but she fights her way out again. This match is so topsy-turvy, back and forth, it's just hard to figure out what's going to happen. Kat taken out. Kat 50,000 standing, comes out to chase her. Hershey now fighting with Ember over the ladder. Ember down, Hershey up. You know what that means. It's Wednesday. I mean, he's going for the belts. Hollywood Blonde's in the ring, though. They will cut this off before... Oh, wow. No care for her partner. Ember just pushes that whole ladder over. Another ladder now making the rounds. Cheeky now trying to use it on Emily. Doesn't do it. Instead, she's trying to close in. Meanwhile, Hershey now trying to work on the other two opponents that are in the ring. She's got both of them in a precarious position, but she couldn't follow up. Kat 50,000 on the apron again, but again, nobody following up, so she's going to get back in. Hershey in trouble. She's got a diamond cutter in her future. Ladder dropped on Hershey. And again, Kat 50,000 sets it up. She's going to the top. Nobody's stopping her yet. Ember focused in on the wrong person. She can't seem to get her wits about her quick enough. Is this going to be it just simply because they're not getting there in time? No. Ember does throw the ladder over and Kat rocked with a punch. Emily working on Cheeky, so both of the champions are in trouble. Emily looking to set up the ladder in the ring. Can she do it? Will she be in time? Does she have the opportunity with her partner down and two of the Hollywood Blondes up? The Unprofessionals are in trouble. They are struggling mightily. But now Cheeky working on Emily. There she has not been able to make... Oh! Emily bashed on the chair and Cheeky gets caught out by Kat. Here she now fights back against Ember after a rough one. Pulls her up, suplexes her into the ladder. Ow. Kat now looking to try and make a beeline to Cheeky, but instead Emily gets her. Now it's the Agents of Chaos with two people in the ring. Oh, and a bash with the ladder sends Kat down. Drops it on her one more time. Now Ember's up-ish. Oh, but Emily got sent out of the ring again. Now it's the two Unprofessional ladies up. Ember now the only one standing on any of the other two teams. Throws Kat 50,000 out of the ring, making it a one-on-one, but in the meantime, Hershey's got to her feet. Cheeky puts her up, but then gets hit by the ladder as she's trying to knock Hershey down. Instead goes for a cutter. That will do it. Oh, and then gets a ladder to the top of the head. Out. And another to the midsection. Meanwhile, Kat outside the ring going after Kat 50,000. Cheeky throws her over. Oh, and then a bash to the face. And then Cheeky is thrown up and out. And again, the Unprofessionals are outside the ring. Ember tossed out by Hershey, missed, but then connects. Down they go. Hershey's following in the wrong direction. And that's given Kat 50,000 an opportunity while the other two are fighting to get the belts. There's nobody there to stop her. Finally, the Agents of Chaos realize it's trouble, but it's too late. Kat 50,000 wins the match. The Unprofessionals hold the gold once more. This match was absolute chaos. Everything used, every weapon under the sun amongst these teams. They even had a ladder propped up that actually came in the finish, which was quite impressive. Not gonna lie. great match and a great win by the unprofessionals.
And still the women's tag team champions, Caitlin and Kitty, Varsity Club.
So once again, they hold on to their champions. These girls have been absolutely unbeatable so far and have taken on pretty much all comers. Who on earth is going to stand against them? I can only think of one team that has a shot, but right now they're a little occupied with titles of their own. And next up, it is the third last match of the evening. It is Sabrina versus Zoe for the DCW Internet Championship that Zoe won off Sabrina last month at Canadian Stampede. Up for grabs here. Who will build a legacy with this title? Can Zoe become the first Internet champion to win back-to-back matches? Or will Sabrina take the title home again?
The following contest is a Falls Count Anywhere match and is for the Internet Championship.
And here comes Sabrina. Sabrina has been on a bit of a tear as of late. She qualified for this match thanks to some hard work, and certainly the member of the Abyss of Eternity would love to hold the gold as her partner does once more. Here we go. Here comes the champion. Zoe has done pretty well. She's defended her championship in every attitude and has been able to win all those matches. But she's up against a very tough opponent here. Sabrina has been a champion across the board, and she will be looking to regain a title that she probably hoped not to lose. Falls Count Anywhere rules, so that means no countouts, no disqualifications. In Nintendo, I would expect these two ladies to be pretty above board for the most part, so don't expect a lot of weaponry or something particularly egregious here. Let's save that for the next two matches. But here we go.
Introducing the challenger from Georgia, the Destroyer. Introducing the champion from Great Falls, Montana. She is the Internet Champion, the Chosen One.
All right, here we go. Zoe with the opportunity to defend her title. Sabrina with the opportunity to win it back. Who's got the best luck tonight? Who's got the best plan? We'll see how long it lasts. Sabrina in immediately. Oh, and then gets punched in the face. And then taken down with a big clothesline. Zoe trying to stand her up, but a hit to the midsection put an end to that one. Of course, Zoe won a rematch against Sabrina earlier in July, but Sabrina able to win a multi-woman match to get a chance for that. You felt that punch IRL, Sabrina. Well, you know. Now Zoe taking the brunt of the damage here. Sabrina chases her out. Remember, pin can happen anywhere in the arena, so there's nothing that stops Sabrina from pinning her right now. Picking her up, vocally hi-ying, but down she goes, turned over with a cutter. Now Zoe stands Sabrina back up. Now it's Zoe's turn to work on Sabrina, but she throws her into the ring. Here comes the referee. And she turns her up. That sitting position drops that elbow with a head. Picks her up, looking like she's going for a quick suplex. Yep, it is. Trying to get her softened up so she can work down on that belly-to-belly suplex, which she loves to do to put the other women into a pinning situation. But now she's going for a pin regardless, one only. Sabrina thrown into the turnbuckles. Smashed with a big chop to the chest. Thrown to the other side. Sabrina comes in. Zoe comes in and misses. Sabrina returns table. She's got her up on her back. It's a guillotine for Zoe. Sabrina celebrating. Zoe recovering. Oh, but not quick enough. Ooh. Down she goes again. Now, once again, the challenger has her backbreaker. Keep in mind, Sabrina is a wily veteran who's held multiple championships. She knows how to win matches. You know, Zoe is a very good challenger. She certainly knows no neophyte when it comes to wrestling. Oh! Picked up and tossed away. Picked up again. It's the wheelbarrow slammer. There we go, that Alabama slam, whatever you want to call it. Oh, and then she pretzels her up for a submission move. Oh, Zoe fights her way out. Big elbows to the head to escape. Sabrina shaking it off. The cobwebs are real right now. Zoe takes her, throws her up on the apron. Oh, comes in, hurts her now. Shakes her up. Ooh. Rope dropped onto that middle rope. Now remember, ropes here are not like what we would think of ropes to be. They're cables. So you're being dropped on a plastic wrapped cable, which cannot feel nice. But in the meantime, Zoe went for a high-risk maneuver that failed utterly. However, the pin could not be made because the referee was so far away. Oof. Chop to the chest, a punch to the head. Picks her up, wrestles her down. Gorilla press. Oh, smash, chop, punch. Sabrina going to town on Zoe now. Axe handle. Picks her back up one more time. Ooh, straight up punch to the face. Down again. Here she goes. Splat. Is this it? Zoe's got her. Is pinned. 1, 2. Sabrina able to get out. We cannot actually see Zoe right now. Just her feet. But we know she's down if the referee runs over. Sabrina working on that throat, that neck, wrenching, throws her back onto the mat. Remember, only concrete underneath that small, thin mat. Ooh, big chop. Surprised you don't see sort of red markings left after one of those. Zoe finally able to turn the tables. Comes in with a few strikes of her own. Kick to the back. And there it is. The belly to belly connects. Going for the pin. Is this it? 1, 2. Oh, big kick out there by Sabrina at the last possible hair's breadth of a second. Saved her title shot in the process. Big drop kick connects. Now all of a sudden it's all Zoe all the time. Turned over. It's a cutter. And again, Sabrina goes down. Big knee drop on the face. Sabrina is in jeopardy. 1, 2, no. Nope. Sabrina took a bigger beating, but somehow kicked her out. Knee to the back. Of course, Zoe goes in the ring thinking to stop the count or something. I'm not quite sure. Why do I only suck when I'm watching myself live? I don't think you suck when you're watching yourself live. You win championships with you here. All right, here we go again. Sabrina in now. Oh, I think Zoe made a huge error in judgment, not following up. Going in the ring to celebrate is always a bad idea. Ooh, she's got her in a torture rack. This is trouble. Could Zoe submit to the torture rack? She cannot get loose. She's trying, but doesn't actually get out. It's just more like Sabrina just drops her. Sabrina waiting for Zoe to get back to her feet. Zoe's stumbling. She's in trouble. Here we go again. Slam. Over. Pin. Is this it? 1, 2, 3. It is. Sabrina wins the Internet Championship. A massive victory and a regaining of a title in a match that was not easy for either party, as seen by that massive splat. Zoe's tailbone was probably not in good shape after that one. Splattered so many times, I can't think that Zoe's was in full comprehension when she was finally defeated, because she'd taken so many blows to the face. Congratulations, Sabrina. Great win. Another title gained, or regained in this case, as she becomes a 2-time Internet champion.
Here is your winner.
All right, good night. Enjoy.
Internet
Hopefully you're back for the main
champion,
event.
The Destroyer.
It's a happy day for Sabrina as she regains the title she won only a few months ago. 2-time Internet champion. And it's our penultimate match of the evening. Austin versus Brawler. It may say Extreme Rules there, but it is a first blood match. Anything goes. The only way to win is to draw blood from your competitor. The Brawler has had a pretty good record, with the exception of the fact that he cannot beat Webby, as Webby basically manhandled him at Canadian Stampede, but Austin has not had an easy time facing him. Austin, since he's come back from injury, has yet to gain a victory. Apparently, the Brawler is his kryptonite. Here comes Austin. First head attack.
Making his way to the ring from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 262 pounds, the Horseman, Austin.
I swear happy matches and fights are his enemies. Austin ready, willing, and able. He knows he has to do better if he wants to beat the Brawler in this match. This is a match the Brawler asked for, the Brawler wanted. that Austin agreed to. Of course, Austin, at this point, without a new contract, cannot fight Webby for the title. So he is tied up fighting others to get a shot eventually down the road. Possibly maybe he goes after the Triple Crown champion. We don't know. But for now, he has to deal with the Brawler. If he can't beat the Brawler, he may as well forget about a title. Will this be the end of the war between these two? That is the question.
And his opponent, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 241 pounds, the Brawler, Jonathan Williams.
They met in the ring, they met in the back alley, and now they're meeting everywhere to try and finish off this competition between these two men. Brawler has had a grudge against Austin ever since he was belittled in the ring several months ago, and it was because of that that Austin took a pounding right before his big bout against Webby. And that actually, the combination of that battle and then the defeat at the hands of Webby effectively put him on the shelf for a month. So there is no love lost between these two men. Here we go. Bell is rung. Brawler immediately goes to the top rope for some reason, just to get a strike in the face. Probably not your best choice as an opening move, just saying there, Brawler. Austin up, picking up the Brawler, got him set up. Brampton Brawler down. Suplex from the top rope. Not going to bleed anything, but it will put some damage on nonetheless. You'll probably see a lot more shots to the head, as both parties will be trying to cause the other to bleed. Kicks to the back, raining down. But Brawler catches him. Oh, and immediately it's a DDT for Austin. Remember, that concussion he took 2 months ago is part of why he was on the shelf. And certainly Austin remembers all too well the number of stitches he took to go along with it. Takedown by the Brawler, follows it up, ramming Austin into the mat. Now bashes his head in there one more time. Again, trying to weaken up the head area, trying to get an opportunity. If you can get him cut open, that match is over. Of course, weapons are legal here. Drops a boot on him, one to the face. Picks him up, takes him over. Oh, splash. Down violently on the Brawler. Now again, working on his arms. Probably not your best opportunity, but oh, reversed. I think he was going for a shot to the head. The Brawler countered it immediately. Austin in trouble. Down. Oh my goodness, the arm must be agony after that. Kick. And another head smashed in again. One more time. Gotta say, this is trouble for Austin early, the way he's been held off by the Brawler, considering the Brawler must have rented space in his head over the last month or so. You've got to know Austin must be just furious with himself to get dominated quite this early, quite this badly. Gotta bring back memories of what happened back at Redemption, where he was basically trounced by Webby. Strike comes in, knocking him down one more time. Now, Brawler throws Austin to the floor, follows him out. Remember, this match can go anywhere. It can happen anytime, anyhow. As long as there's blood, that's all that matters. Bashes his head into his knee. Picks him up one more time, or tries to, but Austin finally fighting back. Strike by Brawler, catches him again, tries to go for a kick, but instead gets clothesline. Brawler finally on the assault, or Brawler. Austin finally on the assault. Brawler immediately puts an end to it, though. Punches raining down. Over Austin goes again. And outside the ring area, but instead of following up, the brawler just chased him out. Surprised we haven't seen a weapon brought out. That would definitely be one way to get the other party bleeding. Strike to the back. Kick to the midsection. Thrown off the ropes. Splash. These battles have been wars. There is no doubt about it. Oh, he's going in for punches, trying to cause the forehead to bleed. An area which does have a tendency to in wrestling. Strikes again. Oh, ow, ow, ow. Weakening that head. He's working on it so hard. But Austin finally reverses it. It's a, ooh, it's an it's a Superman punch? No. Oh, there we go. Big strike sends Brawler to the floor. Now Austin has the opportunity. He's finally got the Brawler where he wants him, but instead of taking advantage of his circumstances in the area, he instead just psychs himself up. Working on the Brawler. Clothesline after clothesline, and another one there. Brawler stood up again. Whoa, there's the Superman punch we've been waiting on. Connects. Finally, a shot to the head that might weaken the Brawler. Now, will he finally find some tools to rack it up with? He's looking under the ring. He's found a chair and tosses it down. Not quite sure what Austin's up to here. Looks like he's trying to get out of the ring area. Struggling to do so. Apparently cannot climb a fence. You'd think Austin would know all about that, considering Webby whacked him over it a few times. And Brawler just closes it. Calmly, cleanly. Big chop to the chest. Oh! Also another area that bleeds. Targeting the chest is a good area, but not as visible on Austin with the t-shirt. Lighting him up. But the Brawler giving him a chance to recover. I think he's himself a bit worked out, worked over. Whoa! Spear connects there. Austin now. It's an ooh, it's an R, it's gonna be a kick. And really, when he ooh-Rs, it should probably Superman punch. It makes no sense to ooh-R and do nothing. Oh, taken down again. Headshot. Austin in trouble if the Brawler ever notices that chair. Pump handle slam coming up. Oh! More like a pump handle neckbreaker. Oh! Oh, there we go. Austin finally gets a shot to the face, but then immediately Brawler is just his kryptonite. It just seems like the Brawler cannot be beaten by Austin. And Austin cannot defeat the Brawler no matter what he does. And now, oh my gosh, there it is. Oh, he just destroyed Austin again. So once again, the Brawler with another victory. That rental continues in the head of Austin. Will this be the end of the war between the two of them? Or is Austin's obsession going to get the better of him? We'll have to find out next week.
Here is your winner, the Brawler, Jonathan Williams.
But for this week, the Brawler holds court, holds serve, and holds on with yet another victory over Austin. Austin needs a new occupation, well. Yeah, I don't quite understand it, to be honest, because he's modeled after Roman Reigns. And I mean, you'd think in this game that'd be the one guy who could win matches, but he has struggled lately. So there we go. Brawler might not be able to beat Webby, but he seems to be very able to beat Austin. It will be interesting if these two meet again, or if that will be the end of this feud. Brenna and Tamara, however, are just getting started, and it is DCW Women's Championship Iron Maiden Match time, as we see these two ladies about to fight it out. I wish you'd come up with that earlier. I would have used that big time on all the advertisements. Not your fault, my fault for not thinking better. These two women are definitely in a position where neither side has any love for the other. Brenna has made it very clear that she's coming for the title. And having beaten Tamara 2 weeks ago to get the opportunity to declare the type of match.
The following contest is an anything goes Iron Man match and is for the Women's World Championship.
So first out is the challenger. Brenna, who had been struggling for many months, is all of a sudden one win away from the DCW Women's Championship yet again. I was under the weather for weeks now, yeah. Yeah, Brenna challenged Tamara 3 weeks ago now to a match for her title. If Tamara won the match, if Brenna won the match, she would determine A, Tamara would have to defend her title at this particular event, and Brenna would decide what type of match it was. Obviously leaning into something that would work to her benefit. Tamara agreed and then did lose to Brenna. So now, this is where we are. All right, here she comes, our champion. This match is our main event of the evening. Final match of Legacy. A brutal finish and a brutal match. I will see these two women fight it out for 30 minutes. The winner of the most falls wins the championship. Here we go.
Introducing the challenger from Valhalla, the Barbarian.
Tamara with
Introducing
Brenna
the
with a new
champion
look, by the way.
from Calgary, Alberta, Canada. She is the Women's World Champion, the original gangsta, Pom.
Tamara dressed up in her demon paint this evening, as you would imagine in a big match like this. Hands over the belts, and we are about to go down. These two ladies have learned to dislike one another quite a lot. As you can see in the far left corner, we have the actual number of wins each lady can get as they go. And on the right side, we have the remaining time. Keep track of both if you want to know what's going on in this match. Tamara picked up, dropped down immediately. Brenna working on her, flips her over, goes for a quick pin. One. I'm going to win this match that way. Oh, strike on Brenna. Tries to grab her, but instead gets picked up herself and put down. Every pinning attempt now can be an opportunity to get a lead. Which one of these ladies will be able to pull it off? Tamara in trouble now. Oh, working on that arm. Remember, Brenna loves to go for the arm bar as her finishing maneuver. And while finishers aren't great in these kind of matches when you need quick pins. They do work, and they worked your opponent by basically wearing them out. So if you can get a lead, you can use submissions to effectively bring your opponent to their knees and run out their stamina so you can get a big lead on them. Tamara's got a lot of work cut out for her because it's obvious that Brenna is geared, ready, and willing to beat the champion tonight. Turned over, here we go. It's a DDT. Big knee lift. Catches Brenna. Brenna taken down, or takes her down. Turns her over again. Wrenches on the arm. Turned over, quick pinning attempt here. One. I mean, kick out. You've got to imagine if you're the one being pinned, you want to kick out as quick as possible to store and conserve as much energy as possible, to try not to get yourselves in positions where submissions can work on you. You want to be putting your opponent on their back as much as possible to conserve everything and to be able to get those victories you so desperately need in this match. So far, that has not been working for Tamara. She has had very little offense and has been taking quite a bit of pressure and pounding. Clothesline catches Tamara again. Working on the back. Turns her over, wrenching on the arm, setting it down, getting ready to stomp on it. Look out! Oh! And again, Brenna just dominating this match for the most part. Oh, there's an elbow though. That'll rack your opponent. Takes her up, throws her over. Pinning attempt, one, and a quick kick out by Brenna, trying to get her wits about her. Sits up, but couldn't really do much else. And then Tamara just axe handles her right back down to the mat again. The more strength you have to use to get off of an opponent. Oh, finishing move. This is what we talked about with submissions. It didn't get a pin or a submit, but what it does is it weakens your opponent so that when you try again, it works so much better. Drag and drop. Waiting for her to get back to her feet. Days, takes her down. Once again. And then a hip attack puts her on the ground. The champ is starting to pick up. This is what you want. A bit of natural selection there. You want to have your opponent on their heels. Drag this match your way. Get the lead and then just keep fighting them off. Smashes her hand into the mat. 1, 2. Is this for the lead? No. Kick out at 2. Picks her arm up. Kicks it. Brenna in trouble. Trying to get to her feet. Caught by Tamara. Takes her arm back down again. Strike to the stomach, and again, and a third time. Picked up once more. Punished. Down. Pinning attempt by Brenna. 1, 2, 3. It's a surprise pin and a surprise lead by Brenna. 1-0. Early in the match. 5 minutes gone. Now Tamara's chasing. Now she has to fire back. She has to work. And she has to keep her wits and her strength conserved enough to continue to gain victories. But Brenna turns her over again. Another strike, another pin, another squash. Will she go for another pin? Oh, misses on that kick. Picks her up though. Oof, big clothesline and another. Comes off the ropes, and a third will take Tamara down one more time. Trying to go for the pin, but an arm drag instead. And oof. Working on that arm, working towards a submission. This is what she needs. She needs to keep Brenna down. Work on her extremities so it makes it harder for her to get good strikes in, good force, good physical attitude. Ooh, big punch there sends Tamara back, reeling. Remember, the last one of these we had was between Webby and Austin, and Webby just basically ran the table on Austin from beginning to end. Another pin. 1, 2, 3. Oh my gosh, here we go again. It's 2-0 for Brenna. Could we see a repeat of what happened to Austin, where the loser's taking pin after pin, but Tamara's got her. 1, 2. Remember, Austin really didn't make a successful, even really a good pin of any type for quite a while in that match, which gave Webby loads of opportunity to just build up and build up and build up. Oh, submission. She's got her in the disarmer. She's got her. Oh. She really needs Brenna to go down for at least one. This is not good. She's up for a Samoan slam. No, it's a different slam. Instead, she just plants her in the ground. Turns her over. It's another pin. Oh no. 1, 2. The champ's in trouble. 3. It's 3-0. No. The champ is losing. Samoan slam does the job. I don't know if Brenna's going to be I don't know if the champ can fight back from this. She's down 3 pins to 0. She has energy being used up trying to defend herself, but she finally does get Brenna down again. Trying to recover, trying to leech off the fans as much energy as possible, since now she can't afford to conserve anything. She's too far down. This match already going the wrong way. She needs to fight back hard. Oh, baby. She almost had her head bashed. Oh, she does get her head bashed in. That will not help. Tamara wobbly sends herself to the mat. This could be bad news. We could see a total wipeout again. Will this be a repeat? But this time predominantly in the ring, which is the other thing. No, here she goes again. 1, 2. Oh, Tamara kicks out, keeping it only a 3-0 lead. Oh, didn't actually change that to 3-0, by the way. Apparently, I missed that pinning combination when this count was being made. Down she goes again. Another pinning attempt. 1, 2. Kick out again. Tamara, arm drag takedown, gets Brenna, but does not finish her off. Remember, it is 3-0, not 2-0. Ignore the score right now, it's wrong. Boot tries to drive it in and does. Brenna has completely turned this over. She's got her opponent where she wants her. Takes her down one more time. Arm bar attempt. Working on her, trying. Tamara unwilling to give up quite yet. Oh, the kick lands. The follow-up doesn't really. Pinning attempt again. Oh dear. 1, 2. Ooh. Tamara fighting back with everything she's got. She has no choice. She quickly goes out of the ring to try and gain her bearings. She might have stayed out there if I was her. It might give her an opportunity to grab a weapon, to actually use something to help herself. So far, she's been unwilling to do that. Now she's in trouble. Big trouble, if we're honest. Punches raining down. Thrown against the ropes, the referee down. Hard to count a pin that way. And maybe that will be her undoing on this one. 1, 2. Yeah, Tamara kicked out. She might not have kicked out if the referee not got knocked down. Stands her up again. Ooh. Strike to the midsection. Another strike there. Another punch. Now, Brenna is now the one paying the price. Pinning attempt. 1, 2. We're down to 19 minutes left in this match. It is 3-0. The scoreboard is wrong. Just FYI. Oh, She's got her down, and she's got the submission locked in. Oh, she can't hold it. And I would think she would be more wise to go for pins rather than submissions. For one, they take longer. And they do give her opponent enough time to try and work her way out. Here we go again. Is this it? Are we going to see 4-0 coming up? Down she goes again. It's another pin. Here we go. 1, 2. Ooh, another kick out. My goodness. Brenna trying to fight back. 2. Oh, that's true. If she submits, she might be able to get a pin after that really quickly. You're quite right. But she just has to get her to submit, which so far she hasn't been able to do. Big drop kick to the back. Brenna down. This is a good point to go for a pin. But instead, I think she's going to set her up to try and put her in a submission hold. And working on all the extremities is one way to do that. You stop your opponent from being able to fire back. But Brenna gets back up again. Champ is in so much trouble right now with the clock ticking. She needs so many opportunities to get back in this match. And to this point has not been able to do it. 1, 2. Oh, another kick out. Another barely missed opportunity for Brenna to really put this thing on ice and put an end to this whole match. Oh my goodness, she did get a submission though. Which again didn't get counted. So that is 4-0. It doesn't look like it on the clock, but it is 4-0. Right behind me. Keep missing these. Brenna working with a jawbreaker. Tries to go for a punch. Tamara blocks it. Kick. Ooh, goes for an elbow. Picked up. Tossed down. Ooh. This is almost over, I would say, with 15 minutes or 16 minutes remaining. Tamara needs so many points, so many pins, so many submissions to get back in this fight. This feels a lot like Webby. Yeah, I don't know, Kurt. It's called missing them, I think is what it's mostly called. Here we go again. Stands Tamara up. He's got her on her back, drops her, trying to roll out. Doesn't do it, but a jawbreaker will. Throws her over the ropes. Now, she gets her out of the ring. Is this an opportunity for Tamara to actually get some points? She needs them desperately. Now she's got her down. She's in a submission hold. Oh, Brenna immediately got out of it again. So that's the third time she's tried that. It's the third time it's failed. But she's striking. Now striking fast, striking hard. Brenna takes her over though. Comes back with a good kick, but wow. Tamara takes her out and knocks her over the barrier. Now they're out in the crowd. Nothing is soft in this neighborhood. Dragging her towards the back barrier, but Brenna working her way out of this. Elbows connect. And then a big European uppercut chases her back. Ooh, big punch connects. Tripped up there though. They're trading blows, and that is not in Tamara's favor this far behind. Oh, back heel kick connects. Tamara struggling to get pins, get submissions, get anything to work in her favor. Strike connects again, and another attempt, but that one misses. Connected again, and a third time, and a fourth, fifth. She's just raining the blows down now. Fired back by Brenna. They're just going at it tooth and nail. European uppercut connects. Back heel kick connects back. Oof. Oof. Trading. Low blows. Deep shots. Everything now. Over she goes. Brenna is dazed. but she's recovered enough to try and engage, but doesn't. And now she's in trouble. Now, will she submit quickly? Or will she try and fight out? Which is it going to be? No, she does submit her. There we go. Tamara's on the board. Unlike Austin, she was able to get a win in quick enough to put herself into position to possibly fight back. Strikes now coming in. Now she's working on Brenna again. The champion fighting, using everything she has. This is not a champion that's going to go down just like that. She will fight for it all. Brenna will have to earn this one. Picks her up, looking to take her down one more time, and does. Over goes Brenna. Both ladies now tired, exhausted. That's not in Tamara's favor. She needs 3 more pins. How can it happen for her at this point? Brenna wobbling to her feet. She's about to go. Oh! Brenna in with a punch, but again gets caught out. A big enziguri catches her. It's a pinning attempt. 1, 2. Oh, Brenna keeps kicking out of these pins. That is not helping. Champ gets a kick in. It is the only way she's going to get her to fall down is through submissions. I don't think going back in the ring is in your favor, Champ. That has worked to Brenna's favor to this point. Outside the ring, it's 1-1. Inside the ring, it's 3-zip. Oh, taken down. Punch to the midsection. Another one. And another. Kick to the midsection now. Turns her over. She's got her in that. Now, can she finish her off this time? She should be going for the pin. She doesn't. Instead, she picks her up, trying to put more damage down. Had she gone for the pin there, I'm pretty sure she would have got it. Now she's exhausted. This is not the time to be exhausted. This match is 2/3 over. 1, 2. Brenna not gonna stay down. What will it take for Tamara to fight back, to get back in this match? Here we go. Submission move. Locked in. Will she tap? It's 4-2, people. 4-2. The champ now has an opportunity, a possibility of getting back in this match. She throws Brenna into the corner. Pursuing her, following her up, stalking her, but instead Brenna catches her. The champ is now in danger again. Set up in the tree of woe. Remember, if nothing else, this is a time-consuming, time-wasting, wear-down move. It's not about getting a pin here. It's not about getting points. It's about making your opponent waste time. Pin 1, 2, 3. Oh my, it's 5-2. Kick to the midsection. Got her up, and now she's got her in a different submission hold. Oh, and then splatters her. She's got to work this to her advantage. She's got to get back within 2. Otherwise, this match is over. She needs to get herself in position where she can actually win this match, but so far that has not happened. She has been struggling, the champ has. She's been fighting the whole way to try and get back into this one. Brenna has been able to dominate as she would in a match that is her best option, which is power moves and devastating moves that take advantage of her strength, her size. Pinning attempt 1, 2. I think Tamara hopes to have a pin there. That would have been key. She needs to start building up points. She comes in. She's got to work her way back into this match, but instead she gets hit. Big Samoan slam coming up. Down she goes again. Brenna's got her. Pinning attempt. Oh no, could this be another? 1, 2. A big kick out there. Tamara down 5-2. Time running out. Brenna able to hold on. She's not been pinned yet. She's been submitted twice, but has yet to be pinned, and she's been able to pin Tamara whenever she's really tried. Another one coming in. 1, 2. Oh, wow. That was almost 3 right there. Brenna unable to get the third one. Stands Tamara back up. Tamara gets her. Clothesline connecting. Punch tried to come in, missed. Down she goes. Now she just raining punches in, wearing Tamara out. She rolls her over, but how much strength can she have left? All these power moves with a stronger opponent just wear you out. There's nowhere to go. There's no opportunity in which she can get pins or get submissions when you're being beaten like this. And again, she's going to take one more power move. Brenna not going for the pin early. Kind of wasting time. 1, 2. Ooh. Wow. That one was a hair's breadth away. That's got to be frustrating. Brenna, even though she's leading, even though she's in the driver's seat, she wants to make sure she scores as many points as possible to put an end to this challenge, to take the title in authority. So far, the champ has been able to struggle to try and keep her hopes alive. Finally, an elbow there. Picks her up. Over she goes. Pinning attempt. 1, 2. Oh my goodness. And right back at Tamara. It's an almost pin that doesn't work. We're now down to under 7 minutes remaining. Tamara still needs 3 submissions or pins. She's got her. She did it. She's got one more. And now it is. And we don't see that change. So basically it is now 5-3, just FYI. Score is not accurate. Oh, she works on the knees. Goes for a quick pin off of that. 1. No. Brenna just is a tough old bird. She's not going to go out like that. But Tamara's got her down, 2 down now. Kick to the back. She's got an opportunity here. If she gets a couple of quick pins in, she could even win this match. But Brenna comes back and rocks her, sends her over the ropes to the floor. Crowd not happy about that, but it's all legal. Surprised we haven't seen weapons come out yet. I think there was one attempt to bring some out, but nothing came of it. Oh, knee to the midsection. Big suplex to the floor. Another attempt, possibly. Here's a pin. The referee took a while, but is it enough? 1, 2. Oh my gosh, I think that delay and timing probably screwed the champ. If she's to look back at this and wonder why she lost, she could look at that particular move right there. Oh, and she's got her down again. Again with the submission move. Again locked in. Again, Brenna cannot escape. And again she taps. It's a 1-point game. 5-4. The champ is back in with a hair's breadth. Thank you for the follow. Hey, welcome. Hey, hi everyone. And now working on Brenna. Stomp on the elbow, pinning attempt. Is it enough? 1. Hello, welcome to the stream. Oh, drop kick miss. I mean, if you see me, that would be impressive. Oh, big old Samoan slam. Pinning attempt. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there we go. It is back to a 2-point lead. 6-4. This is an Iron Woman match. The winner is the one with the most pins. Unfortunately, our scoreboard is slightly askew. It is 6-4 for Brenna. She's got Tamara up again. Down she goes. Pinning attempt. 1, 2, 3. And it is now 7-4. Another pinning attempt. 1, 2. No. 3 minutes remaining. Brenna trying to close in. She gets stopped. There's a big move. So, FYI, everyone, I am not controlling these. They are purely playing this on their own. 1, 2. And these are members of Distractions Media, which I happen to belong to. All right, the champ has a chance to fight back, but she's got to move quickly. She's way down in this match now. Oh, 7-4, 3 back. Standing up. Oh, and then she does an armbar on the ropes. For some reason, this is not a submission attempt, apparently. Down she goes out of the ring. Oh, kick to the lower leg. Another shot there. Turning her over. Down she goes. Waiting for her to get back to her feet. She needs to get pins. There's 2 minutes left in this match. The opportunity to get this pin almost over. Is this it? Is this it here? Is this the beginning of the end? Down she goes. 1, 2, 3. That is 8-4. I know it says 6-3. It is really 8-4. This match is danger zone. As I think our champion is about to lose her title. Another pinning attempt. 1, 2. No. All right, chills. Schmutz. Picks her back up. Tries to go for another kick. Gets taken down. Turns her over. It's a half crab. The submissions have been the best way for her to get points, but that's not working now. Armbar. Attempting. This could be all she wrote. 47 seconds left in the match. This has been a 30-minute Iron Woman match. Punch to the midsection. Strike to the forehead. WWE 2K19, not well known for equal rights so the women don't bleed. Though they do now. Pinning attempt. 1, 2. Oh, very close. Yeah, well, she's getting wrecked, I'm not gonna lie. Down she goes again. It's a submission move. Is it enough? It is. Gets her back in. It's 8-5, but with 1 second left, that is not gonna do it. And we have a new championship. That was, or a new champion, I should say. Thank you all for joining me in this particular stream tonight, guys. I appreciate it. I am the winner. Everybody's the winner. There we go. All right. So with that, we have a new champion.
Here is your winner and new Women's World Champion, the Barbarian.
She may be fictional, but she's now the champion. Brenna holds the DCW Women's Championship, and that is the end of DCW Legacy, everybody.